You guys got all the way to the championship after some of the best comebacks in PGA history, and you won everything else, but you didn't win the championship. So the mindset has to be like, you know, you have to feel like you got to walk into that state, you got to walk into that building feeling like someone took something from you. So it's almost like the Jedi mind trick. Like everybody's gonna come into the game and they're looking at us like, hey, that's the best team. They got the Bulls out on their back. We're gonna be the ones who upset them. But the mind trick of this is we gotta walk into the gym like, yo, that team is in front of us and that team is stopping us from getting something that we left on the table last year. Wherever you on 16s or 17s, we both, all of us, we left something on the table that we got to get. There's a lot of pressure to get it. We have to get it. So in order for that to happen, you got to now channel all of your energy from now until Sunday at 5 o'clock. After you win the championship, it has to be focused on it. Can't be on social media. Can't be on your girlfriend. Can't be on who's recruiting you. It has to be on that. So when you get your email to your phone showing you each player that we're about to play and what they're, you know, identifying what they do and what their strengths and weaknesses are, that got to be your focus. That got to be that final exam that guys say, Coach, if I can't make practice because I got to get ready for this final exam. That's where everybody got to channel all their energy and focus. I know for me, I'll be locked in focus. I know for the rest of the coaches, they'll be locked in focus. Here's the thing. I think you guys, I know you're capable. See, but here's where the imbalance can't take place. We can't have 8 of you guys locked in focus and 5 of you guys not focused. As the guy told us the other day when he talked about the triangle, I don't even want the triangle. I want the straight line. Hotel, games. Hotel, games. Games is our goal. Hotel is our home. That's all the focus. That's it. But it starts in this next 45 minutes of which you're gonna be in this gym. Everything from the dry runner plays to whatever we decide to work on. You have to be focused. You got to be vocal. You got to be committed to sacrificing and teaching each other, holding each other accountable, pushing each other in order to create that mindset for Wednesday at 5 o'clock. There's one thing for sure, too, for certain. Nobody is going to give us anything. Has anybody looked at the pools? What you think? Huh? So this is what you gotta look at. You were the best team all year. But somehow you still end up with the toughest pool. It's no coincidence. So when you walk on the court, you're playing against the other team. You're playing against the guys that's running the league. And because of my history of being hard on refs, you're playing against referees. Plain and simple. So if that's the case, we gotta throw the first punch and we gotta connect on the first punch. Okay? We can't crumble when we go through adversity. Basketball's a game for runs. They're gonna make runs for what we play. They're gonna make runs, we're gonna make runs. You gotta be ready to sacrifice. And you gotta have a mentality of you refuse to lose and nobody's better than you. You can't think it and not act on it. Right? You can't go in there with a mindset of, oh man, I know they ain't better than us. They won 7 games already. Going to promotion. I think that's just going to wake you up and the lights will come on when you're ready for it. have hiccups. Can't have mental letdowns. You can't have times when you get tired and you don't call for a sub. You can't have those crucial plays or that play in the game that might be at the beginning of the game where you got an opportunity to take a charge and you don't take that charge. You can't go into that space of, damn, I ain't got a shot at 6 plays. I'm not going to rebound more. I'm going to take a bad shot. You can't go into that space. One play will change the game. And that could be in your favor, or that could be against you. People always say, Keith, how do y'all get all that talent to play together? Every year I hear the same thing. We get it to play together because we get the kind of kids that we want to coach and that want to be coached. And the kind of kids that we know are capable of being successful through whatever challenges they go. To go with 2 guys that led college basketball in scoring, to hold their team to 71 points, and they're playing hard, shows what you're capable of. We can't have let-ups. All right, let's go shield you. 515, 12, baseline, let's go.
Been rough on me all year, man. Think about, hey, we left something on the table, man. Can't do it this year. We got the team to do it, man. We just got to do it.
Huge opportunity, man. Lock in, straight line for about 4 days, be champs.
Hey guys, this is it. This is what you train for all year. Especially when it's time to prepare for the games. Let's make sure we prepare. The best teams are the prepared teams. Coach staff has done it. Make sure you're looking at the scouting reports and all that type of stuff, because every part of the game counts here and now. Let's go get it.
Hey, so tomorrow, flights leave out of Reagan Airport at 6:59. Everybody need to be at the airport at 5 a.m. American Airlines. It's only 5 days, man. Lock in for these 5 days. Let's see if we can accomplish the goal. All right.
Well, fellas.
Go guys.
You got it. Takeover on 3. Film me on 6. 1, 2, 3. Takeover 4, 5, 6.
Capital Hoops here with Team Takeover, forward center Armando Baycott. Armando, big weekend coming up. Heading down to Peace Jam. I know everyone is awful excited in the Takeover family. Talk to me about this opportunity coming up here this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what we've been preparing for since we was, me in the 8th grade, but them just, it's like 5th, 4th grade. We all just been playing together for so long, and just, this was our main goal ever since then, so we know we got to win it.
what do you think the keys are? If there were a couple things that you really had to zero in on, what do you think they are?
Just playing the way we play, playing team takeover basketball, playing hard, defending, and just everybody being unselfish.
Talk about the legacy of Takeover. Obviously, a lot of guys have come through there. You're playing for more than yourself.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Well, definitely just playing for the legacy, just for the teams that came close, like, for example, the team last year, some of the past teams that lost in the championship, just us trying to win it for them and just for the whole program. We know it would be big.
All right, I'm on the breakout. We'll see you down in Augusta. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Capital Hoops here with Anthony Harris and Peach Jam coming up. I know you guys are awful excited to talk about this opportunity you have in front of you here.
It's a great opportunity. We know both 16s and 17s left them on the table last year. We're just trying to get back to where we were. It's been our goal all year, so we're pretty ready.
You guys are obviously undefeated as you head into this. Obviously, the target is going to be on your back. How do you get through that knowing that every team is gunning for you?
Pretty much play the same way we've been playing all year. We've had a target on the back for a while now. Just keeping the right mindset. Just playing unselfish like we've been doing, locking down on defense and scoring the ball.
For those people around here that haven't seen you guys play this year, tell us kind of about your style of play. Is there anything in particular that we should be on the lookout for down at Peach Jam?
Fast pace, knocking down shots, a lot of three balls, just executing our plays well.
All right, Anthony Harris, Paul the 6, Team Takeover. We'll see you this weekend.
All right.
Capital Hoops here with Team Takeover guard Casey Morsell. Casey, tomorrow you guys are headed down to Peach Jam. I know it's been kind of a dream of yours and a lot of these guys to go down there and come back with the hardware. Talk about this opportunity in front of you.
Well, it's an opportunity we've been waiting for. Just like you said, we've been preparing all year for this. We got a lot of momentum going into it. We're just trying to keep it up. Stay unselfish, stay who we are, and I think we should come back pretty happy.
A lot of times, teams who are undefeated are a little bit worried that they haven't taken a loss. They don't. They may be a little too overconfident going into it. Tell me about your psyche as you go into this as an undefeated, the only undefeated team.
Yeah, we just want to go into it. We're going into it just thinking just to be the best that we can be. Just playing at a high level. A lot of guys are returning from last year's team, so they know what it takes to win. And we're just trying to come in with a competitive mindset to be who we are, just not switch up, stick to what we've been doing all year, and keep our eye on the prize.
If there was one point of focus, one main thing that you had to emphasize going down there, what would that be?
Emphasize compete at a high level defensively. Defensively, I think we're one of the best in the country, and just lock in defensively, value every possession, and leave it all to 1-4 every game.
All right, Casey Morsell, we'll see you in North Augusta in 2 days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Capital Hoops here with Team Takeover, wing Terrance Williams. There's big opportunity, big weekend coming up for you guys and your teammates here. Talk about headed down to North Augusta here this week.
Well, we coming down there with one goal, that's to win Peach Jam, but we just got to take one game at a time, especially after what happened last year, 16s and 17s. We just got to take it one game at a time, conference to go.
How do you use last year as a learning experience as you guys go down there?
Using it as a learning experience, I think we just took that one game for granted, both 16s and 17s, so we just can't take the games for granted that we always play. But we got to come out and play hard every game.
What do you think you guys need to do collectively if there was one or two things that you really needed to focus on? What would those be? Defense and rebounding, really, because both of those helped us get to 16-0. So if we keep doing those things, I think we have a chance to win it. All right, there you have it. Gonzaga Takeover forward Terrance Williams. We'll see you in North Augusta in a couple days. See you. Capital Hoops here with Team Takeover guard Justin Moore. Justin, 2 days till Peach Jam 2018 starts. I know you've been with this group for a long time. It's your last opportunity to bring one home. Talk about this weekend here.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest weeks. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been fortunate not to be able to play the last couple years, but this year I'm really looking forward to showing what I got, and I feel like my team is ready to go.
If you take all the basketball-related stuff that you've done in your life, where does this weekend stack up in terms of how excited you've been for basketball?
Yeah, it's definitely at the top. I mean, I've played at WCSC Championship and all that, but I feel like I missed a lot of opportunities to play in Peach Jam. I played in 8th grade, but I haven't played since. So being able to get this championship is one of the best things I can accomplish. If there was one or two things that you think you guys really need to focus on, to zero in on, in order to bring that hardware back, what would they be? Toughness and being disciplined. Those are the two things. The rest will take care of itself. We got scores, defense, and all that. But listening to Coach Keith and being tough, the team's gonna come at us. I feel like we'll get the job done.
All right, we'll see you in North Augusta in 2 days.
Yeah.
Capital Hoops here with Team Takeover head coach Keith Stevens. Keith, you got a big weekend coming up here. Obviously, you guys are undefeated as you head down to Peace Jam.
Yep.
8 years ago, you guys went down there and brought home the hardware. Talk to me about this opportunity you guys have this coming weekend.
I think for us it's a special opportunity for anybody, for that matter. But to be in a position of being a favorite is always a plus. But at the same time, is a negative because you got to make sure that you're focused every time you come on the court. You know, because everybody's going to have the bulls out on your back and you're everybody's Super Bowl. You know, so you're trying to keep the kids up and focused and recognizing that is huge.
Is there anything that you as a coach do differently when you have, like you said, the target on your back when you're 8-16-0? Is there anything you do differently in terms of getting them ready and trying to keep them not overconfident?
I think the biggest thing is just challenging them, finding different ways to challenge them and making them realize that, you know, it doesn't take but one game to knock you off your high horse, you know, and that you got to be consistent in your effort. You know, you can't take anybody for granted, and you got to recognize that everybody's going to give you their best shot. You can't look at what their record is or what their ranking is. It's more so on understanding as a person, they have a will to win and be the person that knock you off your throne, so they're going to give you their best shot.
Jeremy Roach wasn't here tonight. He obviously won a FIBA championship last night. How do you integrate him back into the system knowing that he's coming off a lot of basketball, maybe not a lot of rest, a lot of flying, etc.?
We probably won't play him the first game. We'll probably sit him. We'll monitor his minutes and pool play and kind of work him back into the fold. And, you know, from a basketball standpoint, he's smart. He knows what we do. Right. He's been doing this since 8th grade with us, so he knows what the expectation is and, you know, what the philosophy is. So he'll be fine fitting in. The biggest thing is just worrying about where his legs and stuff is after that long stretch he's been on.
Talk to me about yourself as a coach. How have you kind of learned and grown since you won your last Peace Jam 8 years ago? Tell me kind of where you are these days.
Man, I'm definitely more mellow. You know what I mean? You more so you get a feel of how to deal with kids differently. You have to kind of change with the times and figure out what makes them go. You know, it can't be always, you know, intense, rah, rah, rah. Sometimes it has to be a different level of mental connection, you know, to get them to recognize that you want what's best for them and to kind of push them and want them to want to run through a brick wall for you. So just, you know, as you get older, you kind of figure out what's the different ways to do it and, you know, and who responds to what and how can you get them to respond, because everybody's not going to respond to the same thing. So the demeanor changes, but the philosophy doesn't.
Right. All right, well, Capital Hoops will be in the building. Looking forward to coming down and covering you guys, and best of luck.
Thank you, sir.